presentation of Noche La NBA. And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward.
Big Cat says, take that.
Pass to Washington. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Washington with a screen on Edwards. And it's Washington missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
They'll kick out to Towns. Passes it to Gobert. And slam. Jump by Gobert.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
And Towns throws it down.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Count that bucket. Doncic has got 5.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Gobert dishes to Edwards. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards.
You know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Hardaway sets a screen for Doncic. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Edwards, that's good.
Not afraid to mix it up down low. Edwards is a big guard. Really put together nicely. He's got a great body.
Doncic kicks to Irving. Gobert with the block. And they're moving it up. Here's Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here is Irving. Offered a screen on Edwards. Here's Irving. Got it. Good job in the low post.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick, and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Outside, Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Edwards drives in, and he comes up with the deuce.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent part like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Now, here is Irving. Second chance effort. Lively the pass to Irving. The 15-footer. Good. Irving's got 6.
Oh, yeah. Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now.
Gobert with a screen on Irving. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
It's stolen by Gobert. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Pass to Gafford. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Traps in the tray. 9 points in the game so far.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Left side, Edwards. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Conley against Doncic. The kick out to Irving. And they call an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 4. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Daniel Gafford is out there with Hardaway. And it's Lively in its center. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body and angles. Sometimes as a coach you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks for the report.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away to shaking your head at how good he is.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
Right now, Towns is putting on a show. It's up to the defense to try to figure out how to slow him down.
Produced screen on Edwards. Irving with a clean look. Another 3 for Dallas.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 4 assists in the game. Here's Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Dallas making a switch here. Washington's checked in.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Towns. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Paint is Carl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
Irving finds Hardaway. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Dallas moving the ball around. Over Edwards. Bank shot. No good. Timberwolves leading by 5. Finished off the break. That's now 8 points for Anthony Edwards. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often Does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Luka very intentional in what he's doing here. He understands he's going to get hit, but he's seeking out that contact and playing right through it.
The Timberwolves have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Out to the right wing. Towns is doubled. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Towns, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
On the wing, Irving. Edwards defending. Doncic outside. Reed with the block. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
41 seconds left now here in the second. Mavericks trail by 4. Over to the left wing. And there's the drive. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Really good control that time by Washington. Embraced the physical contact and then worked his way through it.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Exum comes in for Doncic. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Here's Irving. Minnesota with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Towns, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
When Towns is hammering the inside, putting pressure on the defense, good things happen for this team.
The Timberwolves gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. 6 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Irving launches it from deep. Up in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the minute. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 guard.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is dominant going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
His first shot coming late. Reed the pass to Morris. Clock at 6. The pass to Alexander Walker. From outside the arc, Exum pulls it in. And it's Exum with the ball who will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Back to Gafford. Over in the corner, Doncic. Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. For the lead. Another 3 for Dallas.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Morris against Doncic. Morris into the lane. Gobert. Mavericks with the rebound. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Towns is checked in for Reed. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Morris.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And he goes right over Dante Exum and slams it down.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Doncic with a screen on Conley. On the wing, Doncic. Pass to Gafford. Out to Doncic. Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. Misses the 3.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Towns a screen on Doncic. Conley gets the bucket.
And what a smart player Conley is. Able to analyze defenses in pick and rolls and make the right read.
And the Mavericks call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And, you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him if he...
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult... Action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effective.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
And, Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving. When he's on, it is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure. The endless reach of Gobert, those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Irving looking for an opening. Exum sets a screen for Irving. From 12 feet out, and it's Exum. Time on the assist by Irving. Exum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Here's Edwards. He takes it in. 34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Washington with this screen on Conley. Irving for three. Towns with the steal. And they're running. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Steal then right into the fast break. Towns with excellent awareness for his age. Very mature player despite being a young buck.
And here's Irving. He's got 22. Fires for three from deep Washington. Irving drives in, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Washington. And it's Lively in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thank you, David. Doncic against Edwards. Here's the screen. Doncic to the rack. Can't get it to fall. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Conley. Back to McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
Irving kicks to Doncic. Back to Irving. Stolen by McDaniels. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And they go to the intentional foul. And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in. Irving passes to Washington. Out to Doncic. And he banks in the layup.
Well, you look at Luka's body, he doesn't look defined, but he's much stronger than he appears, and he showed it right there.
Edwards looking it over. McDaniels finds Reid. Towns is doubled. Back to Reid. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Reid's got his first bucket in this one.
Towns sees an open player and rewards him with a nice pass.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Edwards with it. And finished off by Edwards.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Kleba. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Good on the bucket, and it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
Really agile for his size. Towns is also good at muscling through tough defense.
Irving dishes to Doncic. Back to Irving. He kicks it to Doncic. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dishes to Conley. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Nice move. Reid gets the bucket. Reid's got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Doncic outside. Over in the corner, Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving from long range. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance
For the Timberwolves.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Karl Anthony Towns.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Edwards can't hit. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They came. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Grant. Teams we'll see tonight have some strong veteran leaders. You were in that role not too long ago, my friend.
You're right, B.A. It feels like just yesterday, and you need a steady presence and voice on the player side. It really can help a team through some rough stretches throughout the year.
And a look at the starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Following the bucket by the Knicks. It's good.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Brunson against Doncic. Brunson passes to Randall. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Hardaway against Randall. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Irving for 3. It's rebounded by New York. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Now here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
Brunson on the drive. For 3, Robinson. And stolen by Hardaway. Doncic with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. And Doncic hammers it home.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Robinson passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
There's the drive. That's good from Hardaway on the assist from Doncic.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Randall, a screen on Doncic. Down low. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. With his size and skills, and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the
previous play is under review.
Personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So
the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Robinson. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Irving, a screen on Anunoby. Outside Irving. From the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks with the lead. Anunoby passes to Randall. Back to Anunoby. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. From downtown. And he can't get that one. The Knicks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Randall. DiVincenzo, the pass to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Launches a 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
Doncic with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. Doncic has got 9 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Now here's Brunson. Still without a bucket. Oh, got that one up quick.
Shooting while in rhythm. Brunson now becoming troublesome.
Irving, a screen on Anunoby. From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Brunson passes to Anunoby. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. The Mavericks making a switch here. Here's Doncic. He's got 9. Irving, a screen on Anunoby. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Pass to Irving. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
Offensive rebound. Out to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. That's tipped. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's the Knicks. They're Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They control the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
We've got P.J. Washington. He's out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Exum in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
KBA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of a game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleber's checked in. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And it's Irving missing.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
You know, one guy who's surprisingly physical at the offensive end, Jalen Brunson.
Fundamentals, BA, around Jalen Brunson's footwork are things that players, young players today need to study. Incredibly efficient and very dangerous when he gets it going offensively.
And finished off by Kleber.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Outside Robinson, and Kleber over to help. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Jump ball. Bogdanovich passes to Brunson. And a big finish by Robinson.
That's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet, that's 2 points.
Counted from distance.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And there's so much on-court communication. Brett, what types of things are being called out by players?
Well, on defense, BA, it's pretty much everything. You're trying to read the opposing team's coach, try to hear the call of the play coming, try to yell out to your teammates so predictably they know what movements are happening, and then within engagement of that play, you're calling your switches, you're calling where your help is, and that should happen 75 times a night. So by the end of the night, the team that communicates the most usually ends up winning the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
To the left side wing. Here's Hartenstein. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 10. They set a pick. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
What a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
DiVincenzo, pass to Bogdanovic. Back to DiVincenzo. Hartenstein in the post. Kleber on him. Back to Hartenstein. And there's the rejection. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Irving, the pass to Exum. DiVincenzo with the steal. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And DiVincenzo likes to get out into the open court, try to make something happen.
And Dallas calls time here. Different look for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Washington, and Doncic has subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The Mavericks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time. Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks making a change here. Green is checked in. Doncic. Out to Kleber. Three-pointer. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Hart. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
Not stopping on his way in. Hart going through the defense.
Here's Kleber going inside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Randall on the screen. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Randall. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
The muscle and the intensity there from Randall showing off, and he converts through contact.
Now here's Gafford. Left side, Green. It's stolen by Hart. On the break. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Back to Gafford with the drive. And the dunk by Gafford.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Randall finds Anunoby. Randall on the screen. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. Gets it to go from the corner. Anunoby's got 8.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Outside Hart. Back to Anunoby. And so it's New York closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, it's been quite a game for Mitchell Robinson.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's McBride in at the point guard. When the Knicks are good, Brent, it seems like they have that gritty defense-first mentality.
That BA 94 and 99, those finals teams were so great defensively for the New York Knicks. Kind of taking that in-your-face attitude and bringing it to the court to rough you up. Good recent Knicks teams have had that behind their coaching staff, and it's gotten them back in the right place.
McBride passes to Hart. Here's McBride. He's scoreless. Pass to Anunoby. There's the three. Buries it from three. And the Knicks lead by 9.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Irving for three. And the Mavericks, another three.
This is where Kyrie can work some of his magic out there on the floor. Excels at getting the screen and taking advantage of any space he gets.
A nice shot by McBride.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Irving. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. McBride passes to Hart. Achiuwa for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Achua's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
Luka on the attack.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
To the paint. Here's Hart. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, the paint is where Hart does a lot of damage. He'll finish in there at close range.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. DiVincenzo comes in for Anunoby. Here's Doncic. Robinson with the block. McBride passes to Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Randle with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. So for the Knicks, Bojan Bogdanovic, who comes in for Julius Randle, and Brunson is subbed in for McBride. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Brunson against Doncic. Outside Bogdanovic. To the inside. Brunson. Brunson inside with the finish.
Well, that takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
Kleba, screen on Hart. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Exum's checked in for Doncic. Irving looking around. From outside, off the mark. New York has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. You know what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Grant.
You know, he is so good, BA, at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
Shot clock at 2. The offensive rebound. Here's Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
Outside for Irving. DiVincenzo with a steal. Fast break, New York. Back to Brunson. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by Exum. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Hardaway, the pass to Irving. Hardaway with a screen on Hart. Back to Hardaway. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
So good at knowing when to shoot and when to pass off the screen. Kyrie Irving dictating the defense that time.
And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, And they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get posted.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. Brunson assertive on the take. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And the defense had to know that was coming. Bogdanovich wanting revenge and getting it just like that.
Now here's Hart. Not a lot of room. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Now a timeout called by New York.
There's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
Mavericks timeout call. Who owns the teaser? You know what to do. And get loud for your defense.
For 3, DiVincenzo. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
Nice to see Kyrie focus on locking down.
And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. We'll be right back after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Daniel Gafford is out there with Washington. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Kleba's got 10 points in just the second half. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Robinson on the wing. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Knicks lead by 12.
Well, if I'm a point guard right now, I am finding Robinson every time I have a chance.
Here's Kleba. No good on the 3. New York has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And the shot goes down.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Kleba passes to Hardaway. Outside Irving. Drops in the 3.
And that is just money from Kyrie. He's so dangerous from outside the three-pointer.
Randall can't hit.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Pass to DiVincenzo. The 3 ball. It's stolen by Irving. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Outside Irving. And the deficit down inside single digits. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I wish Kyrie sometimes would just dribble out the 24-second shot clock. It's so fun to watch him on the handle.
Here's Robinson. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
On the wing, Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Mavericks, another three.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Robinson finds Randall. Randall draws the double. Back to Robinson. Second chance effort. The kick out to Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Inside. Anunoby again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Brunson with a great job of just the setup on that play.
Outside Irving. A deep three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Randall can't hit.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Brunson with it. Kleba on him. Outside for Randall. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Oh, Brunson! What an aggressive move! All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails. And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Knicks.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Mitchell Robinson.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Sims, he's checked in for New York.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
And Kleba over to help. The teardrop. That one's good. Sims. And the Knicks lead by 11.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Sims. There's the drive.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Irving goes in. Hardaway's shot is good.
Hardaway Jr. needing to stay aggressive, and when he has nights like this, he'll pick it up.
Outside Anunoby. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the long J.
3 points.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving fires from way outside. Hardaway, the pass to Irving. Hardaway with a screen on Brunson. The putback. Randall pulls down the board. Pass to Sims. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. And so New York takes this one by a big mark. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
This week, the starting lineup for the visitors. The New York Knicks at shooting guard.
And you know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
So the New York starting five. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Edwards can't hit. Now, here's Anunoby. McDaniels defending. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. Conley against Brunson. Conley, the pass to Towns.
Well, it's about hustling and contesting shots, and Julius Randle doing work defensively.
And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris, he's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways, cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on transition. A little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. It's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number 1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. They grabbed their own miss. Towns.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet, 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Conley gets the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Launches a 3. DiVincenzo kicks to Achua. Fires the 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Anunoby. Off target from 3-point range. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Edwards, that's good.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Randall a screen on Conley. Brunson, good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Conley. Lets it go with the 3. Randall grabs the board. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. Anunoby has the open look. Nailed from 3-point land.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. It doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
Edwards looking it over. Passes it to Reed. Shoots over DiVincenzo. He sinks the 11-footer.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Now Brunson. He's got 5. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Knocked away. McDaniels with the bounce pass. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is New York. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
He finally knocks one down. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
This is a big who we know stretches the floor to great effect. Mr. Towns from 3.
Outside for Randall. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Randall's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for New York. And there's Edwards on the assist from Conley. Edwards got 5.
Edwards well covered on the interior, scores through the contest.
Brunson the pass to Randall. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Brunson against Conley. Reed misses. New York leading by 6. Brunson kicks to Randall. Back to Brunson. Puts up a 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Edwards against DiVincenzo. Towns down low. 4 seconds left, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Brunson. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And so it's New York ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. From beyond the arc, they've been... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Jalen Brunson. Achua is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. Here's Anunoby. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Anunoby finds Randall. New York moving it around. Here's Brunson. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Boy, how highly skilled is Jalen Brunson with the ball in his hands. The ability to get anywhere on the floor that he wants to go.
And there's the pass to Reed. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And again, New York with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Towns for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson with it. Conley picks him up. The 3 ball. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
DiVincenzo against Edwards. Feeds to McDaniels. And a missed layup. Knicks on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. Anunoby offline with his three. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 18. It's hauled in by Achua.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Outside for Randall. From deep, Brunson. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Towns throws it down.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
To the middle. Here's Anunoby. The three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves trail by 16. Conley the pass to Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
So much fun indoors to watch Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who can get down and dirty on the defensive end.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has a 3-pronged approach to globalization. 1 is hosting games on foreign soil. 2, teach youngsters to play through academies and camps. And 3, make broadcasts more accessible via television and the web. Returns, 15% growth year over year for the last decade. And an opportunity, in time, to maybe be the biggest sport on earth. Kevin?
Those are big plans. Out of competition, but I love the way they think. DA thanks. Timberwolves trail by 10. Over in the corner, Conley. The dish to Towns. Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New York. They led by as many as 18 points. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Reed for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York leading by 10. Passes it to Achua. Back to Anunoby. Trying to end the drought. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Anunoby's got 13 points. Outside Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
76% from the line a season ago.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half. And so that's the end of the first half. Knicks out front. They lead by 11. And now let's get thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
New York leading by 14. Launches it from deep. The long distance three is buried.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. From the arc. And the three ball is good. Alexander Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Monte Morris' instinct is pass first, on time and on target.
Here's Hartenstein. Gobert with the block. Inside. Here's Barnett. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A 12-point game. Now, here's Hart. D right on him. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Here's Alexander Walker. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
On its way from Burks for 2. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Minnesota's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Doris, when you and I think about the playoffs back in the bubble, you can see how much of an impact the fans have during games.
Personally, Kevin, I hope never to see a bubble again because the energy and the atmosphere inside NBA arenas is so electric you can almost reach out and touch it. And obviously, the players love the opportunity to perform in front of their home fans.
Morris checked in for the Timberwolves. Burks can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 8. On the wing, Morris. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. High post, Gobert. Shoots over Burks. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Anderson.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Minnesota.
Morris to the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the stifled tower with the score.
On its way from Burks for 2. Hard kicks to Burks. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Morris looking over the floor. Here's Gobert. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Gobert's got 8 here in the quarter.
That's Gobert finishing through great defensive effort.
Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he sinks the second. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. To the middle. It's deflected. Burks against Moore. Burks the pass to Hartenstein. Driving in. Misses from short range. Timberwolves trail by 11. Kick out to Moore. To the left side wing. to the inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
Bogdanovich wide open. And the Knicks miss again. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Down low, here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. McBride, no good with the triple. Minnesota's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. The putback. The Knicks pull it in. Burks in the corner. The open shot by Bogdanovich. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time.
And so it's New York ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And we'll be back with you shortly. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the court for the Knicks, Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And the dunk by Robinson.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. This one for 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. At the elbow, Brunson. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Conley kicks to Reed. Back to Conley. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the 3-point shot.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3. That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Randall with the bucket.
But Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And here's Brunson outside. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 11. Conley unable to get that one. Brunson with some nice D. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And here's Brunson outside. It fails to fall. Now shooting just a little better than 50%. 5 for 9. Conley dishes to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Knicks leading by 11. Randall from outside sinks the triple. Randall's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the shot goes down. 14 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Guys, that is what you call 2 physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
Anunoby, good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
The tray. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. DiVincenzo passes to Robinson. Back to DiVincenzo. Robinson a screen on it. Kept alive. Moves back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this, to me, is where Mitchell Robinson is comfortable operating. Because of the length and size, he can put pressure on defenders.
That one misses. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Down by 15.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
DiVincenzo finds Brunson. Now Randall shoots the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Knicks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Brunson.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Well, you look up at the scoreboard, the time remaining, this game is effectively over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
From deep, Brunson, rebounded by the Timberwolves. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. And he hits the jump shot. And the Knicks lead by 19.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Towns for three. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
From deep, Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Gets a very good look and converts.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Edwards. Has to Reed from outside the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Now here's Anunoby. Fires from way outside. No good there. So no problem for New York as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Tim Hardaway is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Lively in at the center position. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Washington against Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it. The key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
For three, Conley. Mavericks with the rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
For three. Kicks it to Doncic. Hardaway against McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lively. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
Now here's Towns for three. Conley. And Towns slams it home.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
Inside, stolen by Reed. Edwards, a pass to Reed. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And that one's good from Conley.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Poke loose. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And now the T-Wolves on the break. McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here's Doncic. Irving for three. Oh, good D by Edwards.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
And there's Towns on the assist by Conley. Towns has got 6 points.
Beasting and feasting from this area. Towns utilizing all his length and size to burn the defense there.
And Doncic hammers it home.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Doncic. Washington, a screen on Edwards. Irving for three. And Washington powers it through.
Boy, nice job that time by P.J. Washington to knock down the shot after setting the screen.
Towns outside. Double team on Towns. Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Up and over Doncic. Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Here's Lively. Outside Hardaway. Down low. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Irving against Edwards. Pass to Reed from deep. Counted from distance.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Here's Lively. To the wing, right side. Doncic against McDaniels. Lively. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
To the middle. Here's McDaniels. Banked it in off the glass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Lively. Washington outside. Now Hardaway. Washington, a screen on Conley. Here's Hardaway. Kicks it to Doncic. Clock at 6. Doncic, a screen on Edwards. Here's Irving. Double clutches. And the layup is good.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
To the paint. Here's McDaniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
That free throw misses.
Jaden McDaniel. 2 shots.
Good on the second one.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. The T-Wolves on top. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slot. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Now Edwards, still without a bucket. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA. Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Hardaway, the pass to Irving. Here's Lively. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. Got it. Good job in the low post. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And the Mavericks call time here. Morris, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 9. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the NBA is the last of the 5 major U.S. pro leagues to sign a new TV deal, with the existing one concluding after this season. Now talks are heating up, and the new deal expected to include traditional cable networks along with some streaming channels. Guys, one thing seems clear: it should amount to a big raise for the league and for its players.
Interesting point. They'll like that. Thanks, Alec.
Towns can carry your offense in a way most guys can't. We've seen this movie before.
And it's Kleba off a drive. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves. For Minnesota, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Irving against Edwards. To the inside. Kleba with a steal. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Kleber outside. On the wing, Irving. 6 to shoot. Back to Kleber. Well, Clark, we're over a decade now with the restricted area on NBA courts. How much would that have changed things during your day?
I think quite a bit, because the game was played closer to the bucket. I mean, there was more post-up action, more attacking of the rim from close in, so I do think it would have had an impact on how the game was played and officiated had that restricted arc area been in existence. And perhaps it might have led earlier to teams looking to space the floor a little more to create more driving lanes without a lot of help defense.
Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Towns has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Mavericks have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Here's Kleber on the take. Outside for Irving. Here's Lively. Dallas no good that time either. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 12-3 run. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
And an intentional foul right there. And the Mavericks with some changes. Washington's checked in for Kleber, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Exum. Edwards looking for an opening. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Right side, Irving. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. McDaniels inside, guarded by Doncic. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here's Doncic. For 3, Hardaway. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Back to Daniels. Takes the 3. Drills it from deep. McDaniels got 6.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Dallas calls timeout. The Mavericks making a switch here. So it's the Mavericks now. It's an 18-point game. Here's Doncic. Here's Exum. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court right now for Dallas. We've got Washington. He's out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Lively in at the 5.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Lively. Back to Washington. Washington, a screen on McDaniels. Doncic into the lane. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards stardom. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving's checked in.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
Clark, last year, Luka Doncic averaged over 32 points a game. Second best in the NBA.
Yeah, you can't ignore the fact that he also led the league in usage rate too, B.A. It's the Luka show in Dallas. However, after missing the playoffs last year, it's pretty clear Doncic needs some help. Speedy drive by Doncic, that doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Irving. 5 points in the game. Lively shot is off. Morris against Hardaway. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Rocking him right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
From deep, here's Doncic. Pure from three-point range. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the last 5 MVP award winners have come from Europe, and this summer we saw Victor Wembanyama from France drafted first overall, and that's good for business. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said the numbers are large. They start with a B. That's how big the business is internationally, but we think we're just scratching the surface. BA?
That's a good point. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. And so they foul intentionally. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Edwards in for Morris. Alexander Walker, the pass to Towns, and they go to the intentional foul. And the Mavericks making a change here. Exum's checked in. Towns outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Irving, the pass to Lively. With the crossover. Jams it in off a great move.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Here's Towns, and he lays it up and in. Towns has got 22.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Edwards. Pass to Exum. Here's Irving. Here's Lively. That one goes. Count it. Lively's gotten 4 this quarter.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Edwards against Doncic. Towns down low. And the layup is good off the glass. 24 points for him.
We know Towns is an excellent perimeter shooter. But I like seeing him assert himself inside, too.
Here's Lively. Three-pointer off the mark. And Towns has got the ball here for Minnesota. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive ×3.
Washington passes to Irving. Over to the wing. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
To the left side wing. An open look for Reed. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
and just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. Got it.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. 3 can't hit. Edwards against Doncic. Pass to Lively. Back to Doncic. 4 seconds left. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
And the free throw, no good. That'll count. No good that time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Edwards. And it's Reed in at the 5, down low. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Hardy. That's tipped. Now here's Washington. 5 on the clock. Going inside. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
Timberwolves shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Kicks it out Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Doncic. Pass to Gafford. Washington with the ball. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Back to Edwards. Stolen by Gafford. It's a one-on-one situation. From deep, here's Doncic. And Washington powers it through.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little mean streak in him, too, which I like.
Reed, good.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rim.
Gafford passes to Washington. Gafford the screen. The 3-ball. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And Gafford with the block. Doncic with it. Towns covering. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Towns down low. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. No good off the back of the rim.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Kicks it out Towns from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. There's a minute 54 left in the game. Kleba, screen on Towns. Pass to Gafford. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving looking around. Puts up a three. Shot clock at 5. Inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, B.A., would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Reed, a screen on Irving. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And what a huge performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Edwards. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Irving finds Doncic, and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Edwards against Doncic. It's Edwards with a drive. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Into the lane. And, yep, it's good.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Pass to Irving. It's stolen. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant.
New York City, the destination for the Mavericks. Welcome, everyone, to Noche. Oh, we get to see Brent. And two. Of the league's strongest backcourts tonight, and this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Exum, and it's Lively in at the 5 down low. The shot's good from Brunson.
Solid response from Brunson. I love how competitive this guy is.
Doncic against Anunoby. They set the pick. The drive by Doncic. Lively tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. DiVincenzo passes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
Doncic kicks to Exum. Out to Doncic. And the pass to Lively. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one goes on Anunoby. Dallas shooting their first free throw this game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Randall, a screen on Doncic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Brunson sizing up the defense and really good at operating in the pick and roll.
Pass to Lively. A three-pointer, no good. The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Shoots the 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
They set the pick. On its way from Irving for 2. Lively the pass to Irving. Washington with it. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots.
I like watching Randall get down, use that frame, and use those feet to move around defensively.
The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Randall's got his second bucket. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that moment.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York, and he's good on the second. Knicks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Doncic against Brunson. Deep two from Robinson. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
Exum sets a screen for Doncic. Out left to the wing. Irving passes to Lively. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Hart. Yep, it counts.
What a beautiful dribble move by Josh Hart. He has some game.
Here's Doncic to the right side. Lively. Ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. .124 left in the first. And that one's good, Irving.
And such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
Brunson scanning the floor. Back to Randall. Randall a screen on Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes. Randall's got 6 points.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Lively the pass to Exum. Tries from 10. Misses off the left iron.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Doncic. Following the score by New York. On the wing, Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Here's Brunson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas.
Number 42, Maxi Kleber.
Brunson with a clean look. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Brunson's got a couple of threes now in the first for New York. The shot by Kleber. Wide open. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Outside for Randall. Passes it to Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, you got to respect Brunson if he's going to knock down threes like that.
The drive by Doncic. A shot by... Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Julius Randle is out there with Achua. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Brunson in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Doncic, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And we have really watched Jalen Brunson come into his own, playing at a higher level.
Well, it's unbelievable, Greg, that he just had that spark here in Dallas, and that has triggered what it is we get from Jalen Brunson on a nightly basis. Respected for his toughness, his offensive game is growing.
Brunson kicks to Achua. The tray. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Achua's got the lead back up to 9 now for New York. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Achua. New York's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Hart finds Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
Outside Irving. Another three for Dallas.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
The Knicks leading by 8. Pass to Achua. A 3-ball. Mavericks with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Luka Doncic. And Brent, as someone who's been around the game your entire life, what advice do you give young, aspiring players?
Well, I think the biggest thing for me, Kevin, is to find the correct mentorship to where it is that you want to go. If you can find a player that's proven himself, that's about the right things, and you can get access to them, and trust me, they're more than willing to share their knowledge, go find a great mentor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Bogdanovich is checked in for Julius Randle. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Josh Hart. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Tim Hardaway Jr., great momentum right to the rim.
The Knicks leading by 7. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Achua. A dunk by Achua.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stop.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, the great thing in the NBA is the unknown. On any given night, you don't know who'll come out on top. And even coaches like Steve Kerr know it. He said, it's really hard to win an NBA game, and the difference between losing and winning is like that. Kevin?
Oh, a game of inches, right, David? Just as you're showing us, a game of inches. Thanks. Offensive rebound. The pass to Anunoby. Second shot opportunity, and the shot goes down. And now it's an 11-point New York lead. And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. There's the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. It's good.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Alec Burks checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Mavericks trail by 13. Outside Irving. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And Doncic is subbed in for Exum. Now off the inbound. And there's the nice layup by Irving. 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Doncic.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Lively the pass to Doncic. Here's Lively. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Hart, he's checked in for New York. And so he hits both. 27 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Mavericks trail by 11. Mitchell Robinson. Over in the corner, Washington. Back to Doncic. And a miss there on the triple. Now Hart hands it from downtown. Hart's got 7 points in the game.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the three.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
All free throws good from Doncic. Now, here's Anunoby. And so it's New York enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the five for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Washington. And it's Lively in its center.
Hey, Brent, how about this Mitchell Robinson kid? His work ethic inside, impressive.
Well, so dominant, Greg, on the inside. He's got that reach, able to go up and bother shots. He'd also led the league in field goal percentage in just his second year, so he knows where it is he's going to eat. Don't be surprised if he does that again.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Irving, and there's the drive, and he lays it straight in. Irving's got 9.
Well, if he wants to, Kyrie can drive at will. He's got out of this world shake and bake moves.
At the Hart. Pass to Brunson. New York moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Swiped it away. Here's Lively. He has 5. Here's Irving. Rebounded by Hart.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
DiVincenzo knocking down shots like this is going to help everybody get the space they need.
Here's Doncic. Doncic going to work.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Doncic. Brunson the pass to DiVincenzo. Now Brunson. And that one is off. Nice D from Doncic. Mavericks trail by 7. Hardaway for 3. Drills it from outside. 5 points in the game.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Bogdanovich finds Brunson. It's good. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Washington sets the pick for Doncic. And he banks in the layup.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Yeah, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Outside Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
Zero hesitation. Irving was all set to go.
Brunson up top. He's got 15. Hart, wide open. He fires. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Doncic passes to Lively. Out to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. A different look for New York. Julius Randle's checked in for Bogdanovich. Burks comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Jalen Brunson. In the corner, it's Robinson. And he gets it to go. Robinson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Pass to Washington. Irving against Burks. Irving passes to Washington. And that one drops for him. Washington's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, Kyrie Irving being unselfish there, making a nice play for his guys.
Robinson a screen on Doncic. Randle against Washington. Randle kicks to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. That's good from Randle on the assist by Anunoby. And that's now 10 points for Julius Randle. Dallas calls timeout.
Mavericks timeout call. T-shirts are incoming, fans. Make some noise.
Achua, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Mavericks trail by 5. Hardaway sets a screen for Exum. Outside Hardaway. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Exum. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Inside. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 12.
Can't let someone like Hart get inside the D just asking to get burned.
Here's Washington. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Exum with the ball who will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. Achua is out there with Randle. Then it's OG and here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more...
Previous play is under review.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involved.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Washington passes to Hardaway. And he drives in. He can't hit that time. Randle with some nice D. Back to Brunson. No one near him. And again, it's New York.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Anunoby. No good on the 3. Mavericks trail by 5. Exum with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Exum's shot is off.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Dante DiVincenzo with a real nice team first play.
Hardaway for three. It's rebounded by New York. Achua's got 4 rebounds in this game. Randall right side. To the middle. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
The physicality Randall plays with night in and night out, Brent, is impressive. Wow.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Kevin, when you have this matchup, he's such a workhorse. You feel like he's going to eventually just wear down his opponent. He's got great conditioning, and he's always on the floor.
To the paint, here's one again, and that one is stuffed right through.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Brunson. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Mavericks trail by 8. Doncic outside. Driving the lane, and Doncic throws it down.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, then he just explodes on the drive.
To the inside. Now, here's Achua. He's guarded closer. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Irving driving inside. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
Kyrie coming alive. He does that at this stage of the game.
Out to Brunson. Back to Randall. Here's Achua. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And the first of 3, missing that time. That's a tough one to miss, but 2 more chances. And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots at the line missing. 1 to go. And he finally gets one to drop after missing the first 2. That puts them up by 5.
And 1 out of 3 at the line. That won't get it done. He's lucky to have made it a 2-possession game.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
And he could not get that one to go. The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
Wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. The challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. The message was simple. Keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if they can come back. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And Randall throws it down.
Randall with massive improvement over last year and can beat you in so many ways that he has confidence in now. What a flush.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
At the line.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 3 assists now in this one. Brunson kicks to DiVincenzo. And an intentional foul right there. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Anunoby with it. Now defended by Exum. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Here's Dallas, trailing by 5. Exum dishes to Doncic. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Irving looking for an opening. Fires from way outside. Back to Washington. 5 on the clock. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Anunoby sends it back. So a close game sees New York take this one. Much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Let's meet the visiting minister. Timberwolves. At point.
Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Anunoby. Robinson into the lane. Towns with a rebound.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
McDaniels can't hit. Here's New York. It's intercepted. And here's Edwards outside, and he buries his first look.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Randall, a screen on Conley. Outside for Randall.
Minnesota foul. Rudy Gobert. First personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Randall. Well, just 2 playoff appearances for the Knicks in the last decade, but 2 in 3 seasons for Tom Thibodeau.
And BA, I think you can certainly say in 2 of those 3 seasons, this is an organization and a team that exceeded expectation. And now you have pieces like Mitchell Robinson, the young big who is such a presence at the rim, and Jalen Brunson triggering all the action from the point guard position. Boy, you add another piece or 2 and look out for the New York Knicks.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
Towns on a screen. Jacks up a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Edwards can't hit.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Robinson. Screen by Robinson. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
McDaniels, that's good.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the basket is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Shot is good by Edwards.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA. And let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright. Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Brunson's got 9.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back after.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Oh, it was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. It doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
17.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Gobert with a screen on DiVincenzo.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Anunoby. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Give him 8 points now.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Fires for 3. Edwards can't hit. The Knicks have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Pass to Brunson. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. That gives them the lead.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
For 3, Conley. It's rebounded by New York.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
So hits one and misses one at the line. And here's New York now. They're on a 14-6 run. Anunoby for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
OG Anunoby has put in such work on his perimeter game. And boy, that three-point shot getting more and more dependable.
Towns, that's good.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Well, if you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Back to Brunson. Randall, a screen on Conley. Brunson passes to Randall. Achua for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's Brunson outside.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
Towns passes to Conley. Back to Towns. Takes a 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Achua. 3-pointer. Minnesota with a rebound. And stolen by Brunson. Anunoby for 3. And again, the Knicks missing. The Timberwolves trail. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Achua with a steal. And he's all alone. Here's Randall. And Gobert with a block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Anunoby for 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Randall outside. Here's Achua. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 7.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out. What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
But, B.A., you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
Anunoby for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. McDaniels from long range. Called in by DiVincenzo.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 8. Edwards for 3. Buries it from 3. Edwards got 14 points for the game.
Shortest but toughest triple on the floor. Edwards making it happen.
McDaniels against Anunoby. Achua inside. Out to DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Spins. Here's Anunoby. An easy 2 on the layup. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what could happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
Gobert with a screen on Brunson. And he's going for the lob. Oh! Rudy on the lob.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
And it's Randall with the jam.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Edwards finds Towns. He takes it in. They get the rebound. The kick out to Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Here's Randall. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Towns. From deep three-point land. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Shot from the wing. The kick out to Brunson. Randall left side. Right side, Anunoby. Outside, DiVincenzo. 3 on the clock. Achua against Gobert. Pass to Brunson. Back to Randall. And here's Achua. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Achua's got his second bucket of the game.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
And here's Edwards outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the New York Knicks. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Julius Randle out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's McBride in at the point guard position. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's great that basketball has become such a worldwide sport, Doris. The talent in the NBA has never been better.
I couldn't agree more, BA, and great competitors, no matter what, want to play against the best regardless of where they come from. Look at the MVPs. Giannis with multiple wins in that category. Nikola Jokic with back-to-back MVPs. I love it. The better the competition, the greater the level of play. Monte Morris' instinct is pass first, on time and on target.
Monte Morris.
Puts the move on. Here's Randall. And he gets the bucket. Randall's got 10 points in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Reed. Stolen by Burks. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, deflected. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Minnesota's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Reed for 3. Sinks it from distance. 5 points in the game.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Bogdanovich from long range. The long distance 3 is buried. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's McBride. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev.
Morris with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And that one good.
41. Monte Morris.
Here's McBride. Burks for 3. It's rebounded by Morris. And so Morris will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Pass to Moore. Kicks it out to Anderson. Let's go with a 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
17 foul.
It goes on Josh Hart. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Here's Robinson, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Robinson's got his first points in this one. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Burks.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Alexander Walker. Hits the trifecta.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Bogdanovich up top. Anderson covers. And he comes up with a bucket. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
I think it's obvious that Bogdanovich has worked on his ability to handle the basketball. Really good control there.
Puts it up from 17. That one rolls around and rims out. The Knicks with the lead. Tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Burks for 3. Fires in the triple. Burks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Now, Burks is a lethal three-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
Reed, a screen on Burks. Alexander Walker. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Hart can't hit. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Morris. 4-3. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Bogdanovich, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he knocks down the first one.
Naz Reid at the line. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Moore passes to Morris. Knocks down the 18-footer.
Wow, the confidence of Monte Morris in the mid-range on display there.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. The shot off that time. The shot no good. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Monte Morris. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Moore in at the 3. Here's Alexander Walker. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, massive three-point shot. I mean, you can tell he wants to step up for his team in crunch time.
Yeah, and when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Hart. Pass to Robinson. Another shot. And there's the drive. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
I'll tell you, a level of toughness on display for Mitchell Robinson. Send a message, young sir.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Towns a screen on DiVincenzo to take the lead. And there's Towns on the assist from Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answers.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Towns a screen on DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards outside. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Brunson. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Conley with the ball, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Left side Conley. Now Towns. From downtown. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Puts it up. Anunoby can't get it to go. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Here's Gobert. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Fast break, New York. Achua with the dunk.
Well, this is one of OG Anunoby's calling cards. His disruptive nature on the defensive end turns into transition opportunities. That is beautiful.
Edwards finds McDaniels. No good on the triple. The Knicks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Anunoby for 3. Pass to Achua. To the middle. Here's Brunson. Brunson! So confident at the rim.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Edwards is doubled. Pass to McDaniels. Down low. To the wing on the left. Towns for three.
Well, there's just defensive chops by OG Anunoby. He says, I've got length, athletic ability, and a willingness to contest.
The three is up. 1:33 left in the fourth. And that one drops.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
We got a piece of it. Outside Brunson. Fades. And right on target. That one's good. And it's a 9-point Knick lead.
And they're putting together another quality possession, taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Brunson up top. He's guarded by Conley. Brunson on the drive. And he makes it on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Edwards can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Achua finds Anunoby. And it's in there.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Outside McDaniels. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Bogdanovich up top. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch.